need to start from my side?
It's now recording the process.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just recording it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
please.
you can directly come to the, what we say, the contacts. If you are creating one customer or suppliers, come here, just create the customer name with the stuffs, what the address, so and so. You have an option called the sales settings. What we say, the sales setting is nothing but the customer is for the both sales or purchase. You are purchasing or you are directly selling from here. Okay, the tax ID of the customer. Then if you are having any credit limit for the customer, you can directly set a credit limit. You can directly block the customer prior billing, or you can directly go with it. Okay, you have an option here, block the sending invoice, so and so. Okay, if you are providing some sort of discount here, you can directly apply it. If we have an option, okay, if the customer is from other side, you can directly add the currency here. If it's a USD customer, you can directly add the currency here, so it will be directly applying as a USD customer. Okay, so the bank details of the customer, so and so, you can directly go with it. Okay, this all the customers creation.
Okay.
Okay, customer
And
creation.
same go for the, even if the supplier, things will be the same.
Sure, correctly. I'll just go with it. Okay, the supplier, the same thing. Same thing, the name, phone number, fax number, the postal number of the billing address, same number, so and so. The tax registration number, the credit limit, all the stuffs are same. Just the name itself just differ. Sales, supplier, that's it. Okay. I have already created a customer named Arun. Okay, I'm just billing it. If any mail reference or PO reference, you can directly fill it, PO 123. If you want, if you can directly type, okay, if you can directly type as for accounting services like that, okay. Otherwise, you can directly create an item called accounting services from here. I'll just create one. In the business, we have an option called products and services. Okay. If the customer is selling some sort of accounting services, year-ending services, the things, the fruity, so and so, fruity, banana items that they are selling, they can directly create an item here. Okay. If it is required, if you can directly prepare it. Okay, 001 accounting services. If it's a trackable item, if it's inventory, you can directly track here. So it will be directly go to the inventory account. Okay, to the stock tracking, you have an option called inventory tracking. Okay, the 4,000, at least the option is suitable for the organization with less 4,000 products or services. Okay, basic cost 1,000 AED. So while purchasing, it will be directly going to the cost of goods sold. Whether it has some tax, you can directly implement that. So if they have any, what we say, the accounting services year-end preparation, so and so, you can directly mention the description. So if the, what we the selling price is 1,500, just fill the selling price, just map with the sales, just map the, what we say, the standard tax, what we have created in the tax. You can directly save it, so the item will be automatically created. As we have enabled the track inventory option, no, we have enabled the track inventory option here, so the items can be tracked, the inventory, the quantity of the products can be tracked. Okay, so I will just show you. Here I have enabled the product, so the quantity for this product is 0, so and so. The average product is so and so. The committed stock, it will be directly showing. Okay, this is how we create a, what is the items for reselling or selling like that. Once I need to create an invoice, you can directly come here. Just click the, what we say, just click the item here. Click the item, it will be directly coming here.
Okay, so if we don't have the item, then we need to go for description.
Yeah.
have the
Normally
item, we
we
don't-
just prefer the descriptions only. Okay, the trading companies like the cement supplier, the steel supplier, they use the items to track the inventory of the products they need. They use the what we say the items as well. So okay, if they are doing any services like they can as well create the what we say the item. So the items description directly coming here. Item description, what we are creating the description, it will be directly applying to here as well. Okay, if the customer is Arun, you can directly what we say just create one, just mark the due date. If there has any PO number, directly go with it. Okay, if the tax is inclusive exclusive, just put it. Okay, just send to the approve and just mark as sent. Yeah, actually we don't have any items. Okay, actually while we want, yeah,
It's fine.
so I'll just go with the normal thing and I'll just make an approve, so it will be directly saved. Okay, this is how the invoice, the sales invoice what we generate. Okay, this is how the invoice looks like. You can directly click here the preview, so you can directly see the things. Okay, this is a logo will be coming here. The invoice name will be coming here. The to address will be coming here. The company name, the from address, from our company address will be coming here. The description will be going below.
Okay, this is the normal invoice.
Okay.
Now, if from sales order or from performer invoice, if I need to convert it, how that will happen?
So actually we don't have, we have an option called what we say the quotations here. Okay, you can directly create one quotations. You can directly map. I'll just create one and we'll just map it to.
It will be the same thing, right? Okay.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I'll just create one customer Arun 29. The quotation what we raise to the customers will be the estimate, nothing but the quotations.
Sure.
Accounting one. You can directly map with it. Okay, you will directly go to the sale.
Like 3-4 services, like in the sale.
Anything? Yeah, you can directly go with it. Okay, consulting services.
Anything.
If you want to add another line, consulting.
Do it multiple.
Yeah, consulting.
And if I need, okay, it's item and description.
Yeah. Actually, you can directly create one item. So, so it will be directly applying here as well. Okay,
this item is like even for the service industry, the same item will be same, right?
Yeah. Correct. For repeating the what we said typing method, you can directly create one item. You can directly apply it, so it saves time now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Go for the create one more. Anything managing.
Yeah, I'll just create one legal.
Documentation. Okay. Anything. Their pricing.
Okay. We can just map it. If the company is what we see, if the company is going with the trading, contracting, so and so, we can directly create one sales account. Okay, why it will be we can directly map with these things. Sales league. I'll just explain you. If we want to what we say, if we want to get the reports for the accounting sales from the accounting service, sales from the customers, sales from the legal. We can directly map the services with the what we say the accounting charts of accounts, sales from accounting service. We can directly create one. Okay, then we can directly create one sales from consulting. So while getting the reports after raising the invoice, it will be directly mapped with it. I'll just show you one. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Sales. If it has tax, just click it. Okay, all the tax where we create, it will be directly coming here also. Okay. here we have an option. Okay, the 5 heads: assets, equity, expense, liability, revenue. We have the accounts heads here. You can directly select the accounting heads and you can directly create one charts of accounts. Okay, Xero is a good platform. For what we get is that the accounting code, we can directly implement the code 1, 2, 3, 4. We can directly manage here. So it will be a good accounting practice. Okay, here I have created one. Sorry, I will just map here. Okay, accounting service as accounting, the sales, it will be directly going to the sales accounting services. The consulting, it will be directly going to the sales consulting. The legal, it will be directly going to the what we say the sales legal. So once we raise an invoice, it will be directly going to the 3 accounting categories. So for the year end, how many sales for the accounting, you can directly get the reports from the TB general ledger as well. Okay, so as I have created one, what we say the tracking categories now. I have shown you the tracking categories in the settings. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, here it will be directly
Online and
coming.
offline.
Yeah,
Online and offline.
online and offline. You can directly apply it from. It is an online service or offline service. You can directly, if it's an online service, you can directly link it. So while getting the reports, you can directly get the online reports and the offline reports separately. Okay, if it's in if it's a tax inclusive, directly click the tax inclusive. So it will be directly applied as tax inclusive. So if it is exclusive, directly click here. It will be directly coming like that. Okay, this is how what we say the quotations works. I'll just saving. Okay, if it's directly sent, so it will be directly going to the customer mail ID, Arun's mail ID. While creating, we have an option called email. So it will be directly going. It will be directly regenerating to the another page. There, from there, you just need to send. Okay, it won't directly send to the customer. Okay.
Other page and there will be a draft and everything.
Yeah. Correct. Here it will be going like that. So and so, thank you for your invoice. So and so, it will be directly coming like that.
Sorry for that.
So just click the send button. So it will be directly sending to the mail address. So it is directly sent. Okay. So we have an option what the 5 option what we have. So you can directly, if it's a quotation is declined, you can directly mark it as declined. Okay. Just click the quotation. You have an option called options. So we have an option here. What we say the decline, accept, so and so. Okay, if you want to print here and manually send it, you can directly print it. So the quotation will be directly what we say the coming for the A4 size. So actually I have just saved it. So this is how the quotations will be coming. Okay, so and so the quote, so and so company.
So the same heading I can change and write it as a performer invoice, right?
Yeah. You can directly what we say the go to the settings, invoice settings. Just create a new brand according to your needs. Just come below. You can see the the quotations. I can't see the draft invoice quotations, but the quote.
Okay. Same here.
Performa invoice. Actually, I'm just typing for the draft, so don't bother.
I'm not checking your alphabetical errors. It's fine.
Okay. So it will be directly saved. So, okay. Yeah, brand name. So once you create or edit the what is the default ID, you want to name it as other. So it will be directly creating up to your needs. Okay, you can directly mark the logo. You can directly preview the things. You can directly come here and do up to your needful. Okay. I have raised the code. We'll just go with the codes here. So well, we'll just consider it as accepted. Okay,
Accepted that.
accepted. So we can directly, we have an option called create an invoice from here as well.
Okay. Yeah,
So
created.
you can directly click the invoice. Why the mark as invoice is like that? You are directly saving it as an invoice.
Okay, but
So
if we click and
so
copy it, then we
what?
can make the changes.
Yeah. We can directly create an invoice. We can directly what with the verify all these things that we have put the correct. We can just preview it and then save it. That will be a good practice. Okay. If it is a draft copy, you can directly create it as draft here. If it is a approval submission, you can directly come here and submit for the approval. So and so we have an options here. Okay, actually I'll just go with the approve. I'll just go with the due date and submit. So the invoice will be directly creating after what is generation of the quotations. Okay. For what we say for acknowledging the payment, we just go to the invoice. Just go to the invoice. Okay, just go to the invoice here. We have here. Okay, we have here all draft. If it's a invoice is saved in draft, it will be directly coming. It is the draft. Okay. If you are waiting for the what is it approval, it will be directly showing here. Okay, if you are submitted the invoice and sent to the clients and then you are waiting for the payment from the client, you can directly what we say show here. Okay, if you are what we say acknowledging the payment, you can directly come here and just click the invoice for the which what we say you are getting the things done. You can directly acknowledge here. If it's a part payment, full payment, you can directly mention here. Okay, if it's a
Yeah, I know. Fine.
okay, this is
Oh,
how
my
we'll
question
just
here. Okay, I understood this. My question is like when we are now when we convert performer to the main invoice, we did it like automatic one. Okay.
yeah, automatic. Yeah.
We didn't take that one. Okay. If we take that one, what happened?
Yeah, if it's directly taken, it will be directly converted an invoice. You just not need to do all these stuffs here. I'll just what we
Okay.
say.
Yeah, if you just unmark it, you can do unmark again. Or
Yeah. I'll just try
you need
void.
to go in a quotation.
Yeah, we don't have an option called what we say the delete here. Okay, we have an option called void.
Yeah.
So the invoice has been voided. Okay, I'll just go with the quote again.
Even we created the invoice, the quotes will remain, right?
Yeah.
Again,
The here it will be directly coming here. It will be directly saved. So you can directly click here, mark
yeah,
as
mark.
invoiced. So it will be directly what we say send as the mark invoice. Here also you just need to approve it. Then only it will be directly saving.
No, I will tell you because I'm doing this entry. What's happening here?
Uh,
When we are doing the without clicking it, it's
uh,
automatically going to the like saved. And
oh,
when we are doing it, like
uh,
when we need a minor changes, then we are marking it.
yeah. Actually, it's actually what's the plan? What's the plan? Subscription plan?
Maybe it's I will have the main admin access. I think.
Oh, management. Okay. Here we can directly do here as well. Okay, it will be directly in this way
No.
only.
What's problem with the directly like if I need to do any minor changes, for example, the invoice number or anything.
You can directly come here and edit the invoice, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we have an option called what we say. 1 second. Invoice option. We have an option called edit.
Okay.
Okay, you can directly invoice the edit. What we say the things so and so all the stuffs you can directly edit. As there is no e-invoicing in the UAE, you are lucky. Okay, if the e-invoicing is there, that the Xero doesn't support the e-invoicing. The only the as of the cloud-based software, now the Zoho Books has the right as per the Zatka from the Saudi. So there won't be able to change the invoices that has been sent to the clients. Okay.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay. This is how we generate an invoice. Okay, I will just go with the reports. So how we'll just get all the things. Okay, if multiple, what we say is the multiple users are handling, you can directly show the entries here. Show the entries. So the Arun has
Yeah.
created, Arun has approved, so and so. All these things will be coming here.
Understood.
Okay.
Okay, just make the payment for this one.
Yeah.
Half payment of anything.
Before that, I'll just create one bank and I will just go with it. Okay.
Yeah. Understood.
For creating the bank, we'll just go with the charts of accounts. So we have an option called add bank here. Just give some name. So it will be directly what is the manual add bank here. Okay. Just give the bank name. Al Huda Bank, so and so. Account name, business current account. Account code is not what is account code is manually. If it's a credit card, you can directly map it. If it is a what is the other current account, you can directly what is the mention the things. Okay, then save it. So the bank account is automatically generated. Okay, next I'll just go with the invoice here. Just refresh it. Just come to the payment. I'm just getting the payment from the client here. You have an option here. Deposit to the bank account. So I'm just selecting it as per payment, so and so. You can directly make the references here and directly. So the invoice, the payment has been received from the client. So you can directly send the receipt to the clients. Okay, directly send the receipt, so and so, all these things. Otherwise, you can directly manually do the thing. Okay, you can directly manually do the thing. Just come here to the invoice. You can directly print the PDF for the invoice. So you can directly get the invoice for the what we say this thing. This thing, it will be directly getting it. The payment advice will be directly asking to the client to the payment. This is how the payment advice, what we say. Okay. Next, if you want to get the what we say the receipt, you can directly come here and you can directly view the PDF. If it's a standard, just fix with it. Okay, just fix it. You can directly print it. I'll just show you the thing. It will be the same. It will be the same what we looked earlier. This is how the receipt looks. For so and so amount, you can directly deposit. So okay. This is how the customer side works. Okay. If you want to mark it as double payment or like that, you can directly remove and redo. So it will be marking as no payment has received for the invoice. If it is 1,000 and 2,000, you can directly come here 10,000. I'll just mark it as 10,000. If it's amount is received in two parts, so what we do is that you can directly go here. You can directly add the payment here. Then we have a balance. Okay, 5433 is the due. So directly click the invoice. We have an option here. Directly click the next date. Business account, this thing, it will be directly going. Okay, if you have the petty cash, okay, if you have the petty cash here, you can directly manage from here. We have an option, what we see the bank current asset, you can directly mark it as current asset, so and so. Are the client is managing the petty cash?
Client is managing the petty cash.
Sorry.
Yeah, client is managing the petty cash.
Yeah. So there will be so much expense, right? So I'll just suggest my clients is that they can manage what we say if the petty cash expense has 100 or 200 transaction. So you just need to do it manually, all the entries, sending money, making payments, so and so, all the things will be doing it manually. So what we say implement to the customers is that you can directly create one bank named petty cash. Okay, where you can directly import all the things. You can directly import all the things as per the bank. You can directly map it like that. So it is easy. So if you mark an CSV file, it will be directly what we say. You can directly map it as petty cash transaction. You can directly reconcile all the stuffs there. Okay,
Now,
next.
even when
Sorry.
I'm making payment or when I'm like receiving the money, it will show as like petty cash, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
take
yeah. It will be directly going to. So the what is the type will be the bank. So there's nothing but it is a current asset only. So the if you want to make the bulk entries, so if you have a petty cash, so we have an option here. Okay, we have an option here. You can directly mark it as. I'll just show you at the last. Okay, I'll just show you at the last. This is how the charts of accounts. If is there anything to be implemented in the charts of account, you can directly create one charts of account.
and the cash account will go same, right?
Yeah, it will be directly going to the current asset only. It will be directly going to the current asset. If the thing is the current asset, you can directly, if there is any fixed asset, you can directly, if inventory, you can directly come here. If any non-current asset, you can directly come here and create all the stuffs. Okay. Where the good thing is that the depreciation is nothing but the expenses. So we have in Xero only, we have an option called the expenses for the depreciation. So it will be like another what we say another charge of account. So it's a good practice for the Xero. Actually, I love using Xero, but what we say the GCC clients were not using the Xero, right? You got it.
I have like 3, 4 clients previously they're using Xero. Yeah, different people, like everyone has their opinion. So
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, all the things we can directly get the what we say the in the opening itself they have created some of the things. Okay, if you are creating an invoice, you haven't directly created charts of accounts from there as well. That I have shown you already now. You can directly create one charts of accounts here as well in the bills as well. Same thing.
okay, one question. Now here the two, right? In the
Okay.
two, I'm making a, for example, a new client is there.
Okay.
So here we just type the name and it's become automatically. So the details and all the things I need to feed it later or I can feed it here itself.
Yeah, you can directly feed here the customer details, data, mail ID, so and so. Once you saved that thing, and I
Okay,
have
okay,
already
I get
saved
it.
the invoice. Okay, I have already saved the invoice. You can directly what which is the 616.
And just alter the things. Like for example, I need to change or something.
You can directly if the customer data you want to create the what is the address so and so, you can directly come to the customers here next to the contacts. You can directly come here. You can directly have an option for edit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you can directly come here and edit all the stuffs here.
Okay, understood.
Okay. So this is how what we say the invoices procedure what we say we'll get. Okay, we can directly go to the sales overview. So if you are waiting for the so and so payment, the overview will be getting here. So okay, if you want to see all the codes, you can directly click here, save, see all. So you can directly see all the stuffs. If it is declined, if it's accepted, you can directly get all the stuffs here. Okay, this is how the sales part works. Next, we will go to the bills, nothing but the purchase.
Okay.
Okay.
Just before we finish the sales, I
Okay.
can just come in the accounting.
Accounting.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
come there. Now go in the sales tax report in the accounting.
Ah.
No, go in the accounting.
Ah.
Okay, go
Sales
in the sales
tax.
tax report.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it is not the what is the Federal Tax Authority approved one.
Yeah, it's horrible. That's why I need to understand this one. Okay, now this is summary. Go in the audit report.
Yeah.
Go in the go in the audit report. Okay. Yeah, see now what's problem I'm facing here,
Mm,
or like I don't like it, which is like, see now for the same invoice 0003,
mm.
there's like three times it shows. So how I can see like in a one way, like invoice number
Actually,
003 total.
yeah, actually, what we say is that if you create one line item, actually we have created three line item now.
Okay, I understood three line item, but the
Uh,
total is same, right? The text on the total amount.
yeah, yeah, actually the totally same, not the totally same. This is the another thing. Once again,
No.
this is the first invoice. Okay, this is the
Yes.
third invoice. For the three invoice, as we have implemented what we say the three line items, it is showing like that three line items. It will be
Okay,
directly.
yeah, okay, I will simplify. It's same like the tally, okay, but it's
Yeah.
the detailed one. I need like the condensed one. I don't like three times show. I just want like the total show here. So how that setting I can do here?
So actually, we don't have that option here in the what we say the zero. Actually,
Jesus.
I'll just show you. I'll just show you one. In the taxes, it will be directly getting the reports. Okay, the as the tax report is not as per the what we say the federal authority, it will be directly getting as per the records of what we say the UK VAT report. It looks like the same. Okay, if the line item is different, so it has some extra what we say the extra tax now. If each line item has different amount, so it will be directly getting to the three line item. So
Okay.
that's why it's showing like that the three line item or four line item like that.
Okay, why I'm asking is because, for example, I'm doing now this tax report. I'm
Mm.
getting like each invoice I have like 10 to 15 items. Okay,
Yeah,
and I
I
have
got it.
100
I got
invoice.
it. I got it.
So when I'm
But
when
there
I'm
is no
exporting
option.
this,
There is no option to what we say the customize the report so and so we don't have here. We don't have all these
no,
stuffs here.
I'm not even the asking any customization or something. I'm just simple like invoice number, total amount, or the tax amount. The simple
Yeah, but I don't have the what we
they
say
don't
the
have anything, right?
no, no, no.
Okay,
We
fine. If you don't
they
have, then
haven't
I'll
provide all these stuffs here. But you go with the USA edition, they have the customization option. US option.
no, it's okay. If we don't have, then no benefit to like
Okay,
go for
okay,
that. It's fine. And if I go in the line of invoices, for
okay,
example, like go in a business
okay. Invoices.
and go in the invoices. Now here there is no any option. It shows like with text, without text, so I can export from here itself.
No, 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 no. There is no option here. So just you
There is
can
no
directly export it. So we'll get all the stuffs here. Okay.
even
I'll
it's
just
also not giving like the details, right?
yeah. I'll just open it once again. I'm just loading it. We'll just go with another before opening the file. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'll just miss out one thing. Okay, we have an option. What we say, we have an invoice of what we say the 1,500. Okay, if the services what we say if it's sales return, if it's a sales return or if we are providing any refund, you can directly come here and raise a credit note here to the
Okay, understood.
same thing. So the credit will be applied and the invoice will be directly cancelled. This is how we
Like
raise a
directly
credit note
from
for the invoice.
okay,
Okay. Next is the bills. Okay.
okay.
Next is the bills. So if you want to create one, you can directly come here. If it's a supplier, you can directly supplier. Just add one. Just give the what we say. Give the name, the PO 1234. If it's item, you can directly come here.
Can we go by the like LPO?
Sorry.
Can we go by the LPO rather than the purchase order?
Okay.
So it's like I will like we convert from purchase order to
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
it's again the clients want in this way. That's why I need to like understand it.
Yeah, yeah, that's not a problem. Actually, we have a client called ABC company who is a what is the purchase order so and so. You can directly get the things. Okay, if you have any PO theme, you can directly map here. Okay, map here the theme. So if you are creating what we say the theme, no, the invoice settings, you have created some themes, here the AP, the theme will be directly applied for the purchase order. Okay, I am just selecting one item, so and so, the inventory, so and so, so the delivery instruction, delivery to my address, so and so, you can directly fill it. Okay, if it's a different delivery address, you can directly add one. If it's a another delivery address or delivery to address, you can directly map here. So you can directly get the things here. Okay, just save it.
Same, like creating item and everything will remain the same as
All
it
the
is.
things same though. Like the quotation, it is same. Like the quotation, you can directly same. Mark it as just mark it as build.
Okay. Yeah. See, wait here. Now, if we will directly mark as a bill, we will not have their reference number or invoice number. Right? So the supplier
One
will give us the invoice, right?
1 second. I just missed out. Sorry.
Purchase orders.
Yeah, just tell me.
Yeah, if I will like now mark as a bill.
Ah,
Okay, click here.
ah,
So see if I don't click this option copy purchase order to draft bill,
ah.
it will automatically go and make as a purchase, right?
Yeah. I'll just click here. So all the stuffs will be same there. All the stuffs will be directly some here. It will be directly saved. It will be directly saved. If you are having any what we say the invoice number, the bill number, you can directly come here and click in the what we say the reference number, the bill number 123. You can directly come
So
here and
now I need to, if I do directly, then I need to go in a bill and change the bill number.
yeah. Correct.
Okay. And if I don't do directly and I make a copy to draft bill.
Yeah, I'll just redo that. Okay, we have done that. What is it directly doing? We'll just go with the mark as build. Copy the same here. It will be directly copying all the stuffs here. So it will be directly regenerating the another page. So here you can directly click here the what we say the
Now the PO number I can change to the invoice number.
yeah.
They will have
Directly
something or any number they will have.
bill number 1234. It will
Anything.
be directly creating. Just save it. So it will be directly generating to the bills, purchase bills. Okay. Here also below you can see the same thing. If it's directly, if it's a payment acknowledgement, directly come here. If it's a petty cash, directly mark it as petty cash. So and so 0.27. Directly mark it as and save it. So the payment has been released. So I'll just go with the reports of the TB. Actually, here we have a large option. Okay, we have a large option to track all these things, the age repayable, age receivable details. You have an inventory, you can directly get the inventory list here. Okay, we have an inventory list. We have created an accounting services inventory. So it will be directly getting all the inventory stuffs here. I'll just 1 second. Here the inventory list, so and so, one in hand. All the things can be done here. Inventory list tracking. Okay, next I will just if you want the tracking summary of the online and offline, you can directly come here for the tax period. Directly what we say the sales tracking summary. It will be directly coming like sales online. So if you are selected offline, you can directly get the net activity of the thing.
The difference.
Okay. We'll just go with the trial balance. Okay. always just prefer this one. Okay, prefer the older one, so it will be good. They have updated all these things. So we have created and mapped the sales according to the accounting, according to the consulting, according to the legal. We have marked it. We have directly received all those payments from the bank side. We have we have gained a purchase, what we say, the purchase the things from the USD client. So the inventory asset is here. So the petty cash, we have paid the inventory via petty cash. So it will be directly going to the credit. As we have no opening balances, it is going to the credit. Okay. So this is the unrealized gain is the exchange rate. Exchange rate gain and loss is the what we say, the currency gain and loss things. Okay, this how what we say the reports look like. One second. I'm opening the thing here. Okay, so as we have imported the purchase, we as the invoices for what we say the export, the invoices. Okay, you will get all the invoice number. Okay, invoice date up to the quotations. Next is the total and the taxable amount and the what we say the taxable gross amount. So it will be directly coming like that.
It's not showing, right? Where you are saying taxable amount?
Yeah. Tax amount, tax total.
Where is that? I can't see.
Can you see it?
I can see like the invoice number, reference to date, due date, and paid.
Next plan date, total. Okay, next is the tax total. You can see the tax total
I
now.
can't see anything about the tax or something.
Sorry?
Maybe the screen is not working. I can't see anything as a text or something.
Okay,
I'm on the invoices.
One second. Can you see now?
No, it's the same. It's showing the invoices, sales overview.
Okay. I have only shared what we say the thing. One second. Can you see now? Excel.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is the once you exported the Excel report of the invoices, we have the invoice number, quotation number, due date, the tax total, invoice amount.
It's also coming 3 times, right?
Yeah, actually, it's only if you are created what we say, if you are created the line item three times, so it will be directly coming in that way now, that way only. So if you get the what we see, if I show you the general ledger also, if it's directly, can you see the Xero now?
I can see the Excel now.
Can you see the Xero now?
Yeah, now the Xero. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, just while going with the accounting transaction, just go with the first one, not the older one, just go with the first one. Okay.
Okay.
So it will be much easier to sort all these things, stuffs here. So I'm just selecting sales. If you want what we say, the sales report, sales, not the sales consulting.
So I need to select one by one. It's not like I will just select the sales and all come in that.
Yeah, no, you can't select. You can directly select all the things. You can directly deselect all the things.
No, you're not getting me. For example, this transaction. This is showing you showing me for what purpose?
I'm just showing for the tax summary.
Okay.
Okay. Just selecting all the sales stuff for what we raised for the tax. You have an option called what we say here. The net the tax rate, the tax name, so and so. So you can directly get all the things.
No, it's the same.
Huh?
The
Yeah,
presentation is the same, right? It's the same.
actually, you can't create or you can't get all the what we say. One, yeah, you are telling under one sales, you want to get all the sales report.
No, this is how the text works, right? Normally in India or here.
Yeah. Correct.
That's kind of.
But this how this report, I guess it will be directly helpful for you for to get all the what is the report code, the accounting code for the making the audit trial for the customers. It will be much useful. I'm just
No,
using it.
actually, what happened? But the problem is, if I have a one invoice or two invoice for the month, it's fine. If I have like 300 invoices in a month, and then each invoice go like the 10 times, that's
Yeah. So
3,000.
if one invoice has multiple line item or if the invoice has 3 line item, so 300 into 3, it will be showing the 900 lines.
Yeah, that is the issue. So okay, I will somewhere I will do in a pivot table in Excel. That's fine.
Okay.
If we don't have any option, we can't argue and go
Yeah,
further.
actually, we don't have the option. But in Zoho books, it will be directly coming like that way only. They won't show what there also it will be coming like this only, but you will get the all the what we say the whole report for the sales.
That's why we prefer Tele.
Okay.
Like for these things, that Tele is like easiest one, I think.
Yeah, actually it's easier, but the what we say the accounting is a tricky accounting. It's a tricky accounting in Tally. What we say that you have the codes right. Here in the cloud-based software, we have all access in the mouse itself. Only the mouse works. Okay. Next, we'll go with the what we say. Next, we have completed the purchase order and the bills. If you want to get the all the what we say the purchase overview, you can directly come here and see all the stuffs here. Okay. Next, it is the expense claim. Okay, for the expense claim, you just need to what we say the set up the expenses for the as you don't have the what we say the payroll here. Once you have the payroll, you have an expense called to reimburse all the stuffs from the employees. So this is how the what is it the expense reclaim works. You can directly what we say the skip one. I'll just create one. If the employees have what we say their traveling allowances, if the employees has their phone expenses to reclaim, you can directly what we say claim. You can directly map all the things that up to the clients. Sorry, up to the employees. If the employees can map the office expenses, if the employees can mark the rent allowances, you can directly all the what we say the map all the stuffs. Okay, allowance, staff rent, what we like that you can directly create the charts of accounts. So all the stuffs can be reimbursed by the employees. So once you have the payroll here in Xero, you can directly what we say get the reimbursement to the employees. So it will be easy to track the employees payments like that, the expense reclaim from the employees. So I'll just come with the what is the travel allowance. I'll just mark the expense claim. I'll just what we say again. I'll just want to select thing. So it will be directly creating as the expense reclaim. So you can directly create one expense and you can directly what we say mark it. Okay, this is the employment purpose, internal purpose. Okay. This is how it works. FC 2120 SAR, so and so, movie ticket, entertainment. If you are giving some sort of things to the employees, you can directly get it. Okay. Assign to the customers means if we need adjusted from the customers, you can directly what we say the mark the customers. You can directly select here, so it can be adjusted via the customers also.
So it will be go in the our SO with the client.
Yeah, SO of the client. SO of the client. So actually, I don't think it's useful for you to impose as they as we don't have the payroll options here now. So it's not useful.
Not useful.
Okay, can we take a 5 minutes break?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just have my, what we say, a tea and come back. Okay, 5 minutes. Is here at 8:23. I'll come back at 8:33. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay.
क्या हो रहा है? खुदा से बात हो रही है अभी तो करेगा तुम्हारे अहम ब्रह्म हम सब ईश्वर का हमारे अंदर उनकी थोड़ी सी बूंद हमारे अंदर है
How much? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. We have done with the what we say the sales process and the purchase process. Next is the expense reclaim, what we can't do in the Xero as we don't have the payroll options here. Okay. Next is the product and services. Product service, nothing but the items. Okay, and the items what we do implement in your organization, all the stuff. So, okay, if you want to implement all the things of the opening items, you can directly export the here items. You can directly export from here as well. Okay.
Okay, what's the benefit of code? I need to remember all the codes, right? If I need to do it quicker.
Yeah, code. What the item code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, item code. It's what we say. It's required actually to track the inventory simply 0010. As of now, I just say if you have any my Lexi pen. Okay, if you give the name as Lexi pen, so it will be like that. Multiple items can't be created. So if you give the code, so if you can directly 001 as lexicode, 002 as lexicode, so and so you can directly go with it. So it's use of code.
Okay.
Okay. Next is the parent. So we don't have the what we say the payroll here. They have already provided for the administrator. So how you change to the as if now you created the organization, so you will be directly as what we say user. Okay, just go to the user. So you will be as a normal user admin. So for what we say for to access the payroll, so if you are handling to the another country, so you can directly come here to the what we say the settings users. So you can if you want to enable the payroll access, you can directly click below. You can directly access the payroll here. Okay, just enabling from here, you can directly access it. As of now, we don't have the payroll. Okay, that's why it's not showing. Once enabled, it will be directly showing as another tab as payroll here.
Okay.
Okay, this is how the business prospects works. Next, we'll go with the fixed asset. Okay, fixed asset register for the clients. The fixed asset, nothing but the computer equipments, buildings, plant and machineries, all the stuffs are considered as a fixed assets. Okay, they have the wear and tear of the each and every year. They will be having the wear and tear for the product, or the percentage of depreciation will be calculated. What we do is that we'll just manually create a journal for the same, and we'll just do it manually. So one of the best feature what we have in the Xero is the fixed asset and the payroll. As of now, you don't have the payroll access for the GCC. So we have the fixed asset register, which can be used. I'll just fix a fixed asset register here. Okay, fixed asset register as of January. We are just importing all the stuffs here. Okay, I'm just creating on fixed asset for the vehicle or the computer. I'll just create from computer equipment. Okay, I want to just enable my settings to the what is the advisor role. Then only I can access the fixed asset. Okay, for that you just want to go to the users. You can directly come here, then check the advisor, then update it. Then go to the fixed asset at the accounting.
Okay.
So here you can directly create an asset, go manage the settings. You can directly dispose the what we say the things. All the stuffs can be done only by the what is the advisor. Okay, I'll just create one fixed asset. Dell computer. Okay, we are just purchasing it on what we say the so and so date. This amount is 10,000. If it has warranty for the period or extent, you can directly mention the serial number so and so. Okay, for what we say for reflecting on our TB or charts of accounts, all the stuff, you can directly add the type of asset. Okay, so here you just want to come here and mark it as computer equipment. The asset types, it will be directly going to the cost of the what we say that computer equipment. Here it's already created. It has the cost is nothing but the computer equipment. The accumulated depreciation will be once you less the wear and tear for the percentage for the period, it will be directly what we say the mapped with the less accumulated depreciation for the computer period. So the P&L, the depreciation will be directly going to the depreciation account. So the depreciation method, we have the depreciation method. We have what we say you would be having learned the depreciation method called the straight line and the WDV, the written down value method, nothing but the declining or the diminishing method. So if it is a what we say, if it is a straight line method, I'll just show you how is the calculator works. Is that, can you see the Excel?
No.
1 second. Can you see the Excel now?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Actually, how the we have the what we say, we have the depreciation method called standard straight line and WDV. Okay, nothing but the written down value method. How the normally the most of the clients prefer the straight line method. Okay, straight line method, how it works is that if the computer equipments is will be providing us 20% every year depreciation. Okay, so I am just providing as 20% for the annum. So for the physical period, I will just providing as 20,000. So the every year till the what we say, till the cost gets zero, it will be directly getting it as up to 5 years. So it's the next year value will be 80,000. So you can directly match the next year here as well. So you can directly get the straight every year the same depreciation amount will be calculated. So it is how the straight line method. How the what is it written down value method works is that if the cost of the value is what we say, the cost of the value is 1 lakh, and we have provided the 20% discount depreciation for the provider. Next year, we have calculate from the cost itself. Okay, here we want to cost from the direct first cost. Here from the WDV, you want to calculate from the next lessing the cost minus depreciation. From the actual cost for the period, you just want to calculate the depreciation. So while coming to the second year, you want to calculate from here. Okay, then it will be directly coming as what we say, so and so
percent.
16,000. So next year it will be coming like 80,000 minus 60,000, 64,000. So next year you just want to calculate it for into 20%. So and so it will be like WDV method. Mostly the client prefer this much. Okay, so the wear and tear of the cost of the product will be coming less by less in next 5 years. 10,000 into 20 is 5,000 is 50 for 1 lakh. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just show that thing in Xero. Okay, we'll select the straight line method. Once once the depreciation not applicable for the such things, you can directly opt for the things. Okay. Once the intangible assets now, intangible assets where there can't be any depreciation. So you can directly opt the non-depreciations here. Okay, if you say directly fully purchase, if you say mobile, you don't have the yearly depreciation. If you say directly, it will be directly lost in 1 year, no. So you can directly apply for the full depreciation at the purchase, so and so like that. Okay, you can directly opt for the full months or actual days for the month. Okay, mostly we'll just opt for the month only. Then we'll just go with a 20% discount. Just save it. So once the project is applicable, or you want to map the fixed asset with the project or tracking ID, you can directly come here and track as well. So you can directly just click it as a register. The fixed asset will be automatically generated. Okay, the purchase price is 10,000. So the next year we want to create a 20% depreciation for the period. Okay, I'll just edit it. Okay, then only we can directly map the thing for the next car.
It will be automatically deducted, right?
Yeah, automatically deducted. But as of now, we don't able to provide the depreciation as we purchased today. So today there won't be able to depreciate. No. So I am just making it as 21. So we'll be able to depreciate. Okay, the depreciation start date will be the purchase date as well. So it will be directly applicable. Okay. So just click the run depreciation till the period till 2028, what we say, the 31st March. So it will be directly coming to the period.
500. How 500?
Sorry?
It's showing amount 500.
Yeah, actually the current, what we say, we are doing for the current fiscal year now. The company has created only on the current financial year. We are just creating for this period, 2021.
Understood.
Oh, okay. That's how it's showing. Okay, for the only the 3 months it's showing. Okay.
Okay. Just one question.
Just click the confirm. Sorry.
Just one question. Now you're saying to this is like a feature for the asset register. It's not why I'm making whenever I'm buying an asset, I can do it same time, right? The purchase and it's just a purchase.
Yeah, you can directly map the thing. I'll just show you the thing there. We'll just go with the bill.
Yeah, here I will put in an asset, right?
Computer asset. If it has VAT, just put it.
So now I will take here things as assets. It will automatically go in asset register.
No. It won't be there. It won't be directly going. I'll just show you here. Once you register an asset for some sort of percentage, then only it will be directly coming here. So once you provide the Dell laptop you have purchased, so it will be directly coming as a draft. So you just want to register from here, then map all the stuffs there, then it will be directly considered as an asset of your organization.
Okay, so once I will adjust it for the depreciation and everything, then only it will show as asset.
Yeah, correct. So once you sell all these stuffs, you can directly mark here gain disposal. You can directly map the charts of accounts here.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is for the new entries. For example, like it's a running company and I have an asset from backside.
Okay.
So, and I need to do it all today. So I can make it a new asset.
Yeah, you can directly create a new asset here.
And it will not affect anywhere with the suppliers or cash or bank.
Nothing it will be applied.
For example, I'm making a new asset now here. So it's no relation between the suppliers or the banks.
Nothing. I will show you. We have created another asset. Okay. We have created an asset. Okay. It's what is the Dell computer. So and so Dell computer. So we have applied 500, the 500 depreciation here. We have the reports called depreciation or fixed asset schedule. Okay. So here you can directly get the cost of the product. Okay, for the period. Okay, for the depreciation, you have another report called depreciation schedule. Where you can get the depreciation for the period, etc. So it won't be affecting all the, what we say, affect the period, but it will be applicable to the TB or the general ledger as well. We are just registering for the item or the things that you have purchased, and there's marking as fixed asset. Okay. We can directly do from here. So it will be directly coming as draft. You can directly do by what we say the clicking as. As soon I don't have any plan, so I can't able to register it. In the free plan, you have the limited access. Once you create one thing, it can't be do. We have an import option, or we have the export option, or if you have any 200 or 300 thing, you can directly import the things. Okay, we have the templates provided by Xero. You have here, you can directly do here, fill the all the stuffs there, the description, the purchase rate, the same thing what we done inside. You can directly come here and do that. So it will be direct easy to calculate the depreciation. So how the clients who use is that once they have any 10 to 15, the logistics companies like ships now, so they will be having large number of machineries to manage the ships. So they want to calculate the what is the depreciation for the period, so and so. So they can directly create one and run the depreciation for the provide. So it will be directly applicable. It will be coming in the depreciation schedule as well. So there is no need to what we say go to the manual journal, provide calculate the manual 20% Henry, so and so. You can directly don't want to create. Okay. This is how the depreciation schedule works. Next, what we see is the find and recode. Find and recode is a good feature, the bulk update feature. How it works is that let me say if it's a account named, if we have already created one, what we say, created one sales legal, no sales legal. We let's assume this sales legal is go to the sales category, not the sales legal. Okay, for that we'll just use the, if we have the 10 to 25 transaction of the sales legal, you can directly find and recode to the another category. So it is used here. Okay, you can directly select the account code is in sales legal. Just search it. So the transaction will be directly coming. Okay, so here you can directly, one second. Okay, you can directly click the transaction here and you can directly recode to the another category. Okay, is the account code is sales. You can directly go to the sales. So the sales, what with the sales legal will be directly changed to the sales category. So just to the category changing, it is using. So it is showing the what is the alert message that you want to you want to change the category, so and so. It is now change the category sales legal to the sales category. So you can directly run the TB and you can directly show it. So it will be directly on the sales category rather than going to the sales legal. I'll just show you. So it will be directly coming to the sales category. Okay, last time it is in sales legal now.
Understood.
Yeah, this is how the sales recode works. We have a large number of what we say the sort feature in the find and recode. Okay, we have the large number of find and recode. If the customer or if the supplier, we can directly enter if the tax rate is another. The tax rate is 5%, just mark it as 0%. You can directly click all the transaction, just verify all the transaction, just check it, record the transaction, tax rate to the 0. It will be directly coming to the 0.
Okay, understood. So now what things, okay, it will give option of all item, right? Whatever I want to change, I can change it.
Yeah. You have an option. You can directly tick each one. You want to analyze all the transactions.
Columns.
Sorry?
I'm talking about the columns, for example, tax rate or the account.
Yeah. All the things, so you can directly change from here. You can directly access from here. All the things stuffs. The date is between 20 to 10. You can directly select.
Of course, when we need to do this.
If any audit, while auditing, you have the category change now. If you are implemented, if you are purchased a Dell laptop, so it will be directly go to the computer equipment cost or the fixed asset register. So you wrongly posted to the computer equipment in the P&L. So you just want to recategorize to P&L to fixed asset. There we use the things. Okay. Next, we will go with the banking. I'll just show with the bank reconciliation. We have an option. The accounting transaction means what we say. I have already told, show you the accounting transaction report now. One second, I'll just show you one. This is the accounting transaction report. For the bank, you can directly get the things, you can directly get the statements. Once you can directly link the bank, as of now, I don't, I am not confirmed. The Xero supports the UAE banks and all. I can just confirm that as well. Okay. If the bank, the Al Mashrak bank, you can directly, integrate with the Zoho Boost, you can directly generate the feeds from the client account to here. You can directly categorize all the stuffs there. This is how we will just work it. I'll just import one, the statements. I'll just show you how to import. You can directly download the CSV here. Okay, I'll just share you. Okay. Can you see the Excel file? How to import the bank feeds from the statement or like that? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We are just doing the bank import for the bank of the clients. Okay.
Okay, well, what's the requirement of doing the import?
So once you need to do the bank reconciliation of the clients or the client's account, you need to directly import all the bank statements. No. So then only the bank and the Xero balance will be equal.
So I need to do the daily entries as normal.
No. Normally we'll just once the client asks to do the payment from the bank, once you enter all the opening balances, and you can directly manage from the client side, do the bank side payment, do from the bills from the bank side payment, all the stuffs. You can directly manage and get the statements at the month of end. Only the bank charges should be added. No. The bank charges will be the difference. You can directly import all the transaction and you can directly map the bank balance and Xero balance equally.
So you're saying I don't need to do daily entries?
So actually, what I do is that we'll just ask for the 15-day statements. Once the business is what they have the monthly 200 to 300 transaction. I just asked the client for the 15 days statement. It's directly import to the the Xero, and we will just do the reconciliation or the categorizing of the transaction, whether it's a sales, whether it's a purchase, you can directly do like that.
Okay, so like for example, now you got the bank statement 15 days and you just imported in the Xero.
I am just showing you.
Okay,
I'll just show you whether I say 2,500 is paid to ABC company so and so. Description is invoice number so and so, or only like that. Okay. These three things are important. Okay, the date, amount, and the description. Description means the invoice number so and so. Okay. Whether the client is paid a salary, whether is client paid a the 500 a year of rent for July.
Can you open the Excel?
Sorry?
Can you open the Excel? I can't see the Excel.
Oh, sorry. Can you see now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I just download the Excel file from here, the Xero. I have told you the sample file. I just download it here, and I am just typing it. Okay, all the transaction, just assuming transaction as per bank. Okay, just putting the pay, the depreciation, what is the description and the amount and the date, it will be in the PDF or the bank statement. No, we want to directly, or we say, if the PDF itself, you can directly import to the Xero. You want to directly make it as CSV and then import. In this format only, it's support. The description, the amount, the payment are the negative amount, the receipt are the positive amount.
Oh, but in bank, it's come like one side debit, one side credit.
Yeah. I'm just saving it. Okay, I'm just importing it. Just browse it. Just check it from your company.
Go on the Xero on the screen.
Yeah, I'll just show you. Is it okay?
Yeah, okay, no.
Okay, this is the file. Okay, just click the open. Just import. So you say just warning message is all the transactions are correct. Just click save. So the 5 transactions that I have typed, it will be like the negative. The payment is spent, and once the positive side is received. Okay. Whether how we do the bank reconciliation is that you can directly come here, and if it's a if we have the salary, if we have a salary of 20 to 25, you no need to create one by one. We can directly create it. I'll just show you one. Okay. Before that, I'll just create a one bill and I'll just map it with it. So it will be easy. So I can show you how to map the bills from the bank side. I'm just I'm just editing the bill as per bank payment so that I can just match it. Okay, show you to match, how to match. So we are just not doing the payment from here, as we have imported all the transaction from the bank side. I am just doing from that bank. Okay. Just go to the dashboard. Below you can see the 5 unreconciled transaction as per you have imported. You can directly click the transaction. So it will be directly showing us. Okay. The Dell laptop. We have the bill here. No, we have the bill here of Dell laptop. So once you acknowledge a bill or the purchase bill for the document, so once you do the bank reconciliation for the same, you can directly click the match button and you can directly. Okay.
It's showing, it's giving the option automatically.
Yeah. Automatically it will be detecting. Once you have the description, the same description Dell, and it's brilliant. Brilliant AI it has. Okay. It will be directly analyzing the transaction and you can directly click OK. So the transaction will be directly marked as OK. If the salary is paid to Arun, you can directly click the customer name Arun. You can directly it is a wages and salary payment. You can directly click it. And if you want to track the online and offline or any of the projects, if you are paying the client for the suitable the projects, you can directly create the tracking items as the project number and you can directly track that as well. Okay, this is how we use the tracking items. Okay, we can directly copy the salary for the period so and so. We can directly come here. If you want to split this if you want to split the 2000 for 1500 for the salary and the 500 for the allowance, you can directly come here and click the add details. Okay, so you can directly split the transaction. You can directly the amounts should not be above this. Okay, or should not be less than here. Should be directly goes it for 1700 to be the salaries and this is the rent allowance. You can directly come here and you can directly mark it as 300. So the amount will be automatically matched. So it will be the staff allowance or like that. It is a traveling allowance so and so. You want to directly create a charts of accounts into it and you can directly mark it as no VAT or no tax exempted and you can directly save it. So once you reconcile it, the transaction will be directly gone. Okay. Next, if you have any invoice for the spend tide, you can directly click the match button. You can directly set it. Okay. Once I will just show you the 2400, 2500 we have received. We have paid for 2 bills. Okay. One is 1250 and another is 250, 1250. How we will just pick these things from the bills. I'll just create one bill and I'll just show you. You can directly copy one bill. Okay, we have an option here. You can directly copy the bills for the easiness of the transaction. You can directly copy the bill. So you will get all the transactions there. Okay, I'll just saving the same as what we say, the ABC company. I've created the bill. Okay. So I have created the 2 bills. Okay, it's now in open. We need to pay the bill. So I just refresh the page. So if it's a multiple bill, it's not be able to select it or it won't be able to match it. So we need to match manually. Just click the manually. You can directly select the bills here. So it will be directly get matched.
So show the all options there.
Yeah. We have the options here. So if you want to select what we say the multiple clients, you have to select it for ABC company. So it will be directly showing on the ABC company. If you want to select we have the search options here. Okay, we can directly select it here or select all the pages here. You can directly select all the pages here and directly click the reconcile. So the bill will be automatically gone. Okay.
Okay.
But if you okay.
For example, we don't have the entry. Okay, we have only the bank entry now, and we just need to convert same entry into the, like we have the bank information. We don't know what is the entry.
Okay.
So we need to create entries and then match it like how we are doing currently.
Yeah. Same thing.
option.
Sorry?
This is the create option, right?
Can you please tell me again?
Okay, I think maybe I missed something. See, what I'm saying is,
Uh,
once it told me like when directly the item similar amount will be there, it will match it.
yeah, correct.
If similar amount is not there, then they will give the multiple options and we will match it.
Yeah,
Then third
correct.
thing is I have the bank entry and I don't have entry in a system.
Uh,
Okay.
uh.
So on the time from the same entry, I can convert it, or every time I need to do an entry and then I need to match it.
So what we do is that you can directly mark a bill there, or you can directly mark an entry there. You can directly it won't be automated. It won't be automated. We have an option called create a bank rule here. So once the transaction is the same, it will be automatically detected. Once the payment of the salary is same, we have an option for the bank rule. So once the bank rule is created for the so and so transaction, it will be next time when the transaction come for the same. So it will be directly what we say analyze the transaction. So it is belonging to this transaction. We can directly match it.
Okay, I think you didn't get my point. What I'm saying is now it's their rent July 2021 500, right?
Yeah.
Recently, we don't have any system so far.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't want you to go in another Xero and make the entry.
Okay.
I'm saying how this entry itself go here when we
Uh,
create entry.
yeah. You
Create
can
option.
directly create from here.
Okay, so I just need to go on expense and it's done.
Yeah. Expenses you can add. You don't need to access what we say. You don't need to do all these stuffs, import all these stuffs. Then you can directly click the plus button. Directly spend money means expense. Okay. Receive money means receipt. That's it.
No,
Directly
even
click.
I don't want to do this plus here. What I'm saying on the same entry press there itself.
Just page is that's it. There. Oh, okay. Just show you.
Just doing a bank. Actually, what happened with me that the account I got now, it's existing company, okay?
Okay.
And they did like transactions for 2-3 years. And then how you are saying like it's very easy, just export it, import it from the bank. So they imported everything, but technically now nobody knows what entry is regarding for that.
That's the main problem. That's the main problem. Once the company needs to be what we say, the client needs to be adjusting now. The type of transaction to be told to us, then only we can just map to the accounting categories. No, the most of the
No,
clients
there's
don't know the
no entry
accounting.
done. Actually, there's no entry done. They just imported everything from the bank.
Okay.
There's no entry. So that's why I'm asking like now for same here this range July 500, I can create itself, right?
Yeah, you can directly create from here. You can directly create from here or mark it
Okay.
as rent account. You can directly click the rent account. Then it will be
Okay.
directly going to the rent. If it is a VAT, you can directly select the VAT standard percentage. Then just fill the description. Then only it will be next time it will be useful.
Okay.
So
Now what I'm asking is, for example, if there is any party, I just need to put on a who. Okay.
yeah.
If there is that it's direct expenses, there is no party, then I can directly put it in a what, right?
Yeah. You can directly put it as no VAT.
When I'm putting no, forget the weight. What I'm saying, when it's the supplier, I need to enter in the who.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
But when it's expenses, I just need to go in a what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. For
I
no
just
no.
do it like a traveling charges, taxi fare, and just finish it.
Yeah, directly you can directly categorize all the stuffs. You don't need to go with the bills. You don't need to match so and so. You can't do it. You can directly categorize all the stuffs. Whether this is belonging to the what is the computer expenses, whether this is the rent expenses, you can directly categorize for the what button. What button you can directly go to.
Okay, and from where it's saved, the entry is done.
Yeah, no. Once you always need to give the name. Okay, once it is a rent, you can directly create as a rent. Okay, just okay, it will be directly saved. You can directly get the bank statements for the period. Okay, here. Okay, I'll just show you the thing in the report. Oh, sorry. No, I'll just go with another report. They are daily updating all the stuffs here. I'm just. Okay, here I have categorized all the stuff. It's a rent 500, it's a depreciation so and so, the wages so and so. It will be directly getting this to your account. Okay, this is how the bank importing and the bank feeds works. Okay, once you need to the reconciliation, you can directly what we say reconcile account. Click the reconcile account here.
Okay, now the situation is you just imported the things from the bank, like CSV you imported.
Yeah.
Now it's for a supplier, okay? And that supplier has the multiple bills.
Okay.
So how I will, for example, now I will go in a
bills or invoice, purchase bills or invoice?
Purchase bills.
Purchase bills. Okay. I'll just what we say. I'll just.
Yeah, if you can make like 5 entries of 100 or 4 entries of like 100, 200.
Okay. Just consider this salary as another account. Okay. I'll just remove it. So it will be directly coming to the bank entries. So once you need to, what we say, recategorize or rethink is that it will be directly remove and redo. So it will be directly just consider this salary as what we say, the bill payment. Okay. I'll just create one bill.
Yeah, just create 2-3 bills.
Okay.
Do that.
So I have created 3 bills, okay, for the ABC company. Just consider that 2000 transaction as the bill payment. Okay. Just 1 second. Just come to the banking. Just go to the match button.
Okay.
Just select the bills for the payment. So it will be directly.
So on the match button, it will show like numerous amount of accounts if it's there. It show all the options and then I need to choose it.
Yeah. If it is a what we say, if it is a whole payment for the invoice. Okay, I'll just create one thing, one more. Okay, I'll just create one more. I'll just show you. Okay. Here, this is the bill payment for the ABC company. We are just considering this as the ABC payment. Okay. We have the 4 bills. Okay. Here it is spent for the 2000 AED. Okay. We have the bills for the 2500 AED. Okay. So I'm just considering this bill. He is paying 250. Okay. This bill he is paying fully. Okay. This bill fee is fully paying. The 4th bill is just paying 250. Okay. We can directly click split button. So here you can directly partially make the payment. Just split it. So only the out of 500, only the 250 will be directly taken. So here the bill will be automatically matched for the 2000.
Okay, this one thing I understood. Now on the same situation,
okay,
is the number of parties.
Okay.
For example, APC, CVD, EFG, XYZ. On again, I need to go in a match option only, right?
Yeah, match option. I will just this is the receipt. Okay, I'm just create with the different types of supplier bills, supplier invoices, sales invoices. So okay, I'll just create a two to three. ABC, not ABC. Just go with the
XYZ.
XYZ. Just create XYZ. Counts 100. Just put it as inclusive. You can directly have an option. Okay, you have directly option to create an invoice, copy or like that. XYZ. Not XYZ. Let's go for the ABC company. This is the different supplier. Okay, different what we say, different customer. One second. So go on with the USD. I'll just edit for the AED. So here I have created 3 invoices with 3 different types of customers. Okay. I'll just go to the banking. Just click the match button. So you can directly see all the customers, different types of customers. Okay, just click this button, this button, this button. The invoice amount will be correct. Just reconcile, the amount is gone.
Okay, so technically this is not possible, but they can make it. How I can make 3 different suppliers?
Sorry?
Okay, I was asking for the how it appear, but what you are showing is from the one payment I did with the 3 suppliers.
Yeah.
We don't do, right?
Okay.
You got my point.
Yeah, can you just please explain me again?
No, like now what we did, from one payment we split to the ABC Arun XYZ.
Yeah. Okay.
Normal practice we don't do this, right?
Oh yeah, no. Normally we don't do that. Once the payment is for the one customer, so we have multiple bills.
Okay, but it's like 3 different customers. Right?
Yeah. I just we have the option for the same and the different customers. That's it.
Okay, now this is the one situation. Okay, this import thing done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if we don't import it, what happens on that situation?
Yeah, we don't have to reconcile it. You can directly categorize by each way. Just go to the spend money. Whether it is a payment, you can directly come here. Whether it's a petty cash or bank, we just click the bank. Just do the same here. It will be directly going to the same here. So you can directly click the ABC company. So sorry, the rent. Expense. What we do is here is the expense.
Spend money is the expense.
Spend money is the expense. 1,200. It will be directly going to the rent account. If whether it has a VAT, just update. Otherwise, just save it. So it will be directly affecting to the TB. Receive money is that just receive money, other income, so and so. We have an option. Okay, we have an option. Whether it's a prepayment, whether it's a direct payment, whether it's a overpayment, it will be directly. We have an option here. Okay, mostly we have the direct payment options here. I'll just show you.
What's the difference?
The difference is the prepayment is nothing but the current asset, right? If we are paying a prepayment of the rent, you can directly select it. So it will be directly going to the prepayment category. I'll just show you.
Advance?
Sorry?
Prepayment means advance, right?
Prepayment means advance, correct.
Or it's prepayment house.
In the receive money, we don't we don't use the prepayment for the what we say If you are receiving any sort of advance, you can directly come here to the receive money. Just click the bank. Okay, just click the overpayment. Okay, it's a overpayment. It's considered as a overpayment from the customer. So you can directly come here. Just put the ABC company. Just it will be directly going to the invoice receivable. I'll just show you one thing.
Overpayment means there is no invoice, but client is paying us.
Yeah, kindly the client is paying. So it is considered as an advance payment for the period, advance payment for the services that we want to implement, so and so. So okay, I'll just go with the AED. 1,200 has been received from the ABC company. Okay, it's a received money for the sales. They have received a advance for the sales. So we are raising an invoice for the what we say the ABC company. Okay, just go to the ABC company. Just go to the due date, so and so. One. Yeah, we are just reviewing a account service for the ABC company. Just save it.
Yes, fancy.
Okay, you sorry. I am just go with the what we say the AED. I just selected the USD. Okay. So it will be directly what we say the credit this invoice. We have an option here. 1,200 is the received amount. So you have the options here. So you can directly credit this invoice. So it will be directly applying this amount to this invoice 1,200. So you can directly have the balance for the invoices to 3,800. This is how the advance works.
Okay.
Okay. The same thing what we should if we are transferring some sort of money to the petty cash or something, if you are handling some multiple accounts in the Xero, you can directly do from here. The bank account to the petty cash you can directly create here 1,000, just transfer, so that petty cash balance will be directly coming. These things we can directly do it. Okay, I'll just show you one thing.
Yeah, please.
Okay, just what we say, if we can create a bank rule. Okay, where once the pay with the salary, we are just paying a salary of 20 to 25 transaction for the what we say for the month. So you are doing it as what we say the categorize easily now. So I'll just redo redo the transaction from the bank, and I'll just redo it. Okay, I'm just what we say, I'm just backing up all the transactions. Petty cash. Once you do the what we say, once you do the spend money, it will be directly going to this unreconciled transaction. Okay, I'll just show you one how it affects. Okay, as it is not considered as the bank scheduled payment, or you are not importing from the bank, so it is considered as the what we say unreconciled transaction. As you are doing it manually, it is considered as unreconciled transaction. How you need to clear it is that you can directly go to the reconciliation report. So it's now showing at unreconciled transaction now. So how you need to clear is that you can directly click the run button, then mark it as reconciled. As per bank, you are just post it. That's how we are just considering it. Okay, just mark it as reconciled, and then run the report here. So it will be directly going all the first steps here. Okay, I'll just show you to create a bank rule. let's say if you have any, what is the salary payment, what is in the salary description, we have a, what we say, 20 to 25 transaction. One for not posting it at manually each one by one, we are just posting it at hold. Okay, we are just what we say, once the salary is an expense, so it will be directly going to the spend money account. Whenever the salary text field is mentioned as salary, you can directly fill the description as salary, account as wages and salary, tax as 0. Just give him a salary, what we say, the bank rule name, and then save it. So once you create what we say, once you create all the stuff for the, what we say, month by month for the 20 or 25 transaction, whenever the description has salary, it will be directly detected and you can directly match the transaction, but not categorized by manually. It will be directly analyzed the expense, what kind of expense it is. Okay.
So, okay, now here you are.
Yeah.
You're saying me, like, for example, in a bank statement, there's 10 entries of salary and it's showing you important and it's showing somewhere in description salary.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
will be automatically
detected. I'll just share you one thing. I'll just import all the salaries here.
And it will automatically, okay. For example, again, same goes for the bank charges.
Bank rules or bank charges?
Bank charges. For example, I have like bank charges for many transactions. And I will make the bank rule for bank charges. All charges will go automatically to the
bank charges. Correct. So whenever the text field in the description is charges, so whenever it will be directly going as description and it is directly going to the bank fees, no VAT. So we have directly created as bank fees.
Wait, I think.
Just create a rule name and just give me a header, bank fees, like that. Just save it and just import 1 to 2 transaction. Okay, then only it will be easy. From the manage account, you just need to, what we say, you just need to import the statement. Okay.
Okay, just for my understanding.
Okay.
On some time, you are every month you are importing from the bank statement. Any month you don't import and you do manually. Then again, next month if you import, it matches.
Yeah, it will be automatically matches. However, it's not up to what we say. If you are doing it manually from here, it won't be able to match. Okay. Once you are importing the transaction, then only it will shows all the transactions to easily categorize all the stuffs.
No, I did manually. I matched the balance. Okay. Where I will write that there is a reconcile the best balance is matching.
Yeah.
Like in the bank, it shows, right?
Yeah, you just need to get the report, right? So you just need to come here for the what is the reconciliation report. So once the uncategorized report, it will be coming in below.
Okay. And manually, then I can make it.
Yeah, you can directly, if you want to what we say, disclose the rules, and you can directly do the things, you can directly click the view details. So if the rule is not applicable, you can directly click here and change to another category as well. Okay, just click the OK. So the balance will be directly going to the category. Okay.
What is cache coding?
Yeah, cache coding means what we say. I will just show you one. I'm just importing once again.
Sure.
Okay, I have imported some of the transactions here. Okay. Okay, how the cache coding is works once the bank transaction is watched. Okay, once the bank transaction has a 200 or 300 or 1000 transactions. Okay, it is easy to categorize up to the description. But if the description is travel, then go to the travel category. So if the description is easy to categorize, you can directly come here and you can directly easily map all the stuff. So this is how it works. You can directly click all the things in one time. You can directly click it. Just give me a name, TFL travel. So it will be directly applying to all the stuffs here below. Just click somewhere. Just click somewhere. So it will be directly applying. So just click the travel category. So it will be directly applying to all the stuffs here. It's easy to categorize. Simply we can directly categorize. Just click the save. So all the entries can be done. This is how the cache coding works. Okay. If you need the bank statement, you can directly come here and you can directly get the reports as well.
So this is the same thing you told me in a bank rule, right? Bank rule and cache coding is the same.
Yeah, not the bank rule is nothing but the analyzing the transaction with the Xero.